She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison if you are new here, and today we are decluttering, organizing, and of course, cleaning my home. So if you're ready for some cleaning motivation, let's get right into this.
You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
The first half of this video is focused entirely on this bedroom. It really was needing some TLC and a lot of attention to details, like little areas and nooks and crannies that I had been ignoring to clean. And of course, with our dog Bucky, we wash our sheets and our duvet cover maybe once a week, sometimes even twice a week if it's raining outside and he's a little muddy. So we are starting off with that. And my favorite way to manage all of the dog hair that doesn't come out in the wash or that gets left behind is with this little chom roller you saw me just use. It's basically like a lint roller that's reusable, and it is like a magnet for dog hair. So I let that go over the mattress pad to pick up any stray hairs, and then I get to putting all of the sheets back together on the bed.
You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. Let me paint a picture. I see they don't understand. Feeling like Picasso.
Now normally, whenever I share me making my bed, I get a bunch of questions or DMs asking where the bedding came from. And guys, I love to say that this bedding is super cheap and affordable from Amazon. I have all of it linked below and always in my Amazon storefront. Same with that chom roller and all my other home organization favorites, cleaning favorites, all of my favorites are always linked there. But this duvet filler is like $30 from Amazon, and then the duvet cover is $30 from Amazon. And we've had it now for a handful of months, like maybe 2 or 3 months at this point. And like I said, I wash it every single week and it is still holding up great. It has button closures at the bottom and ties in every corner, and we haven't had a single issue with any of the buttons or any of the ties. I couldn't recommend this more for like a fancy hotel feel in your own home.
There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. She's a Mona Lisa.
If you are new to my channel, or this is the first video of mine that you are watching, welcome. A little bit about myself. I'm a military wife. My husband Christian has us stationed here in California for his job, so we got to move here pretty recently. I have a whole playlist on the moving process and unpacking our house and all of that, so if you'd like to watch those videos, I'll share that playlist here for you guys. But if you are new here, I share lots of videos about our home, decorating, organizing, cleaning, lots of decluttering. I love to declutter. So if you are new here and enjoying this content and want to see more from us, make sure you are subscribed and have your notification bell turned on. I'm uploading right now every Tuesday and every Friday, so you get 2 videos a week from me. Also, if you want to get to know me on an even more personal level, I share a lot of fun content on my Instagram. I share behind the scenes of future projects and lots of Bucky content. So if you want to see more of my little family, our dog, our home, our life, make sure you're following along over there too. This spot is one of the nooks and crannies I have been ignoring. It's covered in dog hair, in dirt, and there's also muddy paw prints all over our little bench at the foot of our bed. And if you remember my last video, we recently invested in an upholstery cleaner, so I definitely wanted to pull it out here, clean up the muddy paw prints, and hopefully beat the stains before they set in, because I'm pretty sure Bucky put them there this morning. This is now my second time pulling out this upholstery cleaner and using it since we bought it, and there are definitely techniques and little tips and tricks I am picking up on. So if you guys are looking into picking up one for yourself, or maybe even just renting one, that's what I did growing up with my family. We always just rented one of these, and we cleaned all of our couches and our carpets like maybe once a year. But some tips and tricks that I've noticed is you're gonna wanna saturate the entire surface. Like right here, you can tell that there are some like dry spots that I did not like fully saturate. And honestly, I'm gonna need to go over this bench again because that's kind of where the dirt and the grime gets pushed to. So like all of the dirt from the paw prints are gone, but it's pushed out into a ring of however far I pushed the water out to, if that makes sense. And my second tip is to follow the care instructions for this machine very carefully. They say after you do a cleaning or you're done using it, fill a bucket with just clean water and run that through your machine. It clears out any dirt or grime or dust that got stuck in the pipes or inside the filters. And I definitely do that every single time now because the first time we used it, we had so much bucky hair that was clogging it. Another space that I had been neglecting in this room were our nightstands. Christian's could barely open and close half the time because that's kind of his catch-all space. Like I get my office to hide all of my doodads and knickknacks in, and Christian has this one nightstand. So I was finally cleaning it all out, taking everything out of there and starting from scratch in there. And honestly, it cleared out so much stuff. There's just a bunch of trash in here or papers that I could be putting elsewhere or things that could go in our garage now. So it was so nice to clear this space out, and I definitely needed to clear this space out because right now I'm in the middle of filming our bedroom makeover, and spoiler alert, one of the things we're doing in there is painting all of the bedroom furniture, so I needed to have all of these drawers cleared out and under control. So doing this was prepping me for success in the bedroom makeover project and also making the nightstand more functional and easier to use for Christian because honestly, you could never find anything in there before.
Try my very best to always be there, and the stars and moon and sun would all align, and for a million years and more I'd make you mine, 'cause all the shades of blue go away when I'm with you.
Last thing to tackle in the bedroom is vacuuming all of the floors, and I'd also like to add, I think I mentioned this in another video, but this Dyson, I love it to pieces, but the size of the canister on it does not hold up with our dog. There is so much hair all over our house all of the time now that in this video alone, I think I emptied the vacuum canister maybe 3 or 4 times.
I'd love to hear each thought upon your mind. I'd love to hang on close to every word that I could find, 'cause all the shades of blue.
With the bedroom done and that bench at the foot of the bed drying, I moved into the bathroom just to put a couple things away. I had done my hair with this cool little blow dry brush I got for Christmas and had just a few products sitting out on the counters. Once I put everything away, I realized the counters were a little bit grimy, so I went into our linen closet where I keep a little cleaning bin upstairs and grabbed these Clorox wipes. I find that this is the easiest way to just keep up with cleaning our sink and our vanity. Do you guys have any other methods you guys like to use though? Because I'm always open to learning easier and better ways to be cleaning in the bathroom because I really hate cleaning in there.
I'll change my routine if you'll hold my hand. 'Cause all the shades of blue go away when I'm with you. Put a golden frame around my heart.
With the closet and bathroom clean, I moved on to clearing up the landing zone, a couple things for the laundry, and just things that needed to be moved downstairs. And here I actually have a pile of stuff for projects going on upstairs. These big white pieces are actually pieces of trim molding that are going to be going on the outline of the blue tape, part of the bedroom makeover. I had actually not held them up inside of their bedroom yet, so I wanted to see what it would look like on film, so that's why I did this little clip.
'Cause you make me feel like a piece of art.
Now we are downstairs and we have a little bit of basic cleaning, just kind of putting things back where they belong on top of a handful of other organization projects. This kitchen table is always our like catch-all zone, which is a terrible, terrible thing. I do find it so easy though, like once one or two things are stacked up there to like do something with, it's so much easier to leave everything else standing by there. Also on this day, I wanted to give you guys a little forewarning. It had been raining cats and dogs the whole day before this and all the day during this. So it was super muddy outside, and I'm sure you guys can figure out that mud plus dogs equals mud inside the house. So we had like dirty towels for wiping Bucky's paws all over the house, and there is mud all over the floors. I almost didn't clean the floors in this house because I knew it was going to keep raining. It's actually still raining and muddy right now as I'm editing this video, but I almost didn't bother cleaning the floors because it was going to just keep getting worse and worse, but I ended up doing it eventually. You can see I'm vacuuming here, and guys, it was so worth it. Sometimes it might seem a bit redundant or not worth it to do something that's cleaning up that you know is about to get messy again, like if you're about to cook in the kitchen, why do the dishes when you're going to have to do them all over again? But trust me, the peace of mind it brought me to have like just clean floors, even if it was for like 2 or 3 hours, was well worth the 5 to 10 minutes it took to clean the floors. And since the upholstery cleaner was ready to go and still had more cleaning solution in it, I decided to go in and deep clean the chairs for our dining table, and these chairs really needed it. Obviously, you can imagine that food drops on them. Bucky's head rests perfectly on this, so he is happy to lick any crumbs up, so lots of Bucky slobber were on these, just lots of little random stains, and we got so much dirt pulled out of these. Ugh, it's kind of gross to think about, but they are super clean now and super great. I also love watching Bucky back in all of these shots. This machine is really loud, but I don't think it's the noise that bothered him. Bucky's pet peeve is when things are blowing on his ears. Like, he really enjoyed the hairdryer after we bathed him one time all over his body, but if it got anywhere near his ears, he was done. He doesn't like the fan being too high, or if you're like blowing air on his ears directly, he despises it. And I think this machine like has a little bit of airflow going to it, so that's why he was inching farther and farther away. And I'm about to zoom in a little bit on him sitting in the corner. He's recently adopted this as like his new little safety spot, because he'll bounce around at night between the couch, his crate, and this little corner, and it is the cutest thing when he's trying to get comfortable and just like squeeze in a little nap. I also forgot to show it, but I definitely turned the ceiling fan on once I was done cleaning all of the chairs. That way there's extra airflow blowing on these chairs and helping them dry a little bit faster. I'm not too worried about like mold or mildew because it does suction up the majority of the water you spray onto it, but just to be safe, I always like to have the fan on to speed up the drying process. I also noticed that our Febreze plugins had died, and I had picked up these tropical Hawaiian scents recently. If you're new to my channel, I like to use these to kind of mask the smell of the dog. So I have one in the kitchen and living room area, one in the dining room, one in our laundry room, and one upstairs. And overall, all of them combined, plus some candles and maintenance cleaning, definitely keeps the dog smell at bay. This banana peel in the jar with the water might look a little bit strange, but I've read it's a great fertilizer for your plants. So I'll put any banana peels in this little jar, tuck it away in our kitchen, and then after a couple of days, I will go and water all of our plants with this as like a free natural fertilizer. The last spot I want to clean and organize is our junk drawer. It had gotten a little bit unruly, and that's also where we store our batteries, and we had bought a new box of different batteries to add to there, so I wanted to take a second to just reset the space and make it functional again.
Take my hand and hold it tight. Look at the paintings, I'll be your guide. Don't stop looking in my eyes. Are you cold? Do you want to sit down? I've been here a million times, so I know my way around. Don't stop looking at me.
The last mini organization project is just tidying up in this laundry cabinet. The middle shelf is always the messiest, and it's where we keep all of Bucky's little doodads, so his poop bags, any medicine he's on, flea and tick prevention, toothpaste, toys, harnesses, the whole shebang. Basically everything but the kitchen sink is in here regarding dogs.
To an art museum, I'll explain it at the coffee shop. I know you don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much, and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming, I know that you're trying to do
Now the last thing I am doing in this video is emptying out the nasty water from the upholstery cleaner. Not as bad as the first time we did this thing, but still gross nonetheless. So I want to thank you guys so much for following along on this video. Let me know down below in the comments if you took me around and cleaned with you, or if you just relaxed while watching this video. Either way, I will see you guys next time. Bye!